Good morning YouTube, and welcome to another video by Pyke's Pantry. We are showing our urban garden. We've had a request from a few people that we're not posting enough. I've been trying to do what I can. We've been busy, it takes time. I apologize for those of you who are obsessed, Ryan, that you need more information. And this is just another weekend morning. As you can see, it is overcast in Southern California. We've had some rain, and I've just given you an update on what we have growing. We've had quite a bit, and this is a video to give you some quick information about how we're doing and how you can grow wonderful, fantastic food, all natural, organically. We use no chemicals. We do use a fertilizer, but here, let's take a quick look. Thank you. As you can see, not a real sunny day today. We've had some rain in the clouds, which we always look for because it helps to water our plants. And let's take a look at what we've got going here. This berry plant hasn't grown. Everybody else seems to be doing pretty well. We've got this grape plant that has grapes growing all over it, and it's doing very well. Quick look over here. We have some telephone pole parts, cross beams for electrical wire and telephone lines that is scheduled for a future project that we just got from a friend of ours this past weekend. And our berry plants are coming along. This one here, which was pretty much gone, I've managed to get green again. And we're going to work on cutting off the dead stuff and pruning it back some more to get that up to snuff. Raspberries, as you can see, are growing all over the place off our raspberry. And then as we go down the line here, different trees. We got some Meyer lemons growing. And we keep going down here. And this is where our jungle starts. We've planted squash plants. And there's one right there. That's growing pretty good. Growing nice. And those things just keep growing. Bok choy, some dark purple basil, some lemon basil, which I wish you could smell. It's fantastic. We've cleaned out a lot of the bok choy that we had here. We've eaten it. We've fed it to the goats. Here's some regular basil. Some more bok choy that's just gone crazy. Over here on our lettuce tower, our romaine continues to grow very healthy. And it looks like it might be time to replant those. As you can see by the stalk down here, that we've cut these up. And so when we have our lettuce with dinner, we just pull off and we kind of just graze and harvest. I got some pea plants here that are growing. And they were about this big when I planted them. And you can see how they've grown in the last couple of weeks. I put purple cauliflower up here at the top, and I'll show you why in a moment when we get around to the other side. Our cabbage, which hopefully there's one in there, will grow soon because that's taking up a bunch of tower space. Our heirloom tomatoes, they're on their way out. I'm just waiting for these to ripen, and then the tomato plants are coming out, and then we will start new tomato plants in pots with our blue racks. You can see up here we've got more That is a squash plant of some sort that I just put there because it wasn't doing very well, so that's growing pretty good. We've got all these cherry tomatoes that have grown, and that was we've taken literally almost 200 tomatoes off of this plant since we've been growing it. More squash, which has come from over here, and it just grows. And as you can see, this cauliflower is about to be harvested, and you can see what happens is those leaves just take over everything. So we're going to try it up at the top and see. I did not notice that this has turned into a massive romaine lettuce. We're going to have to harvest some of that, and just in the last week we've had huge growth. So that was another purple cauliflower that we harvested several days ago. Bok choy. Here is my kale plant is growing. Getting ready to harvest that and use that. Some more bok choy. Just some more of our plants. Now I did plant 8 pumpkin plants in the ground, but I had a woman come and bought all those right after I had planted them, which is okay. That's what they're for. If somebody wants to come, because we sell our seedlings, and that's about how we're looking for our towers at the moment. And we'll take a look at our peppers that we've got growing. There's all kinds of peppers growing these days. We've got black cobras on there. We've got Fresno yellow peppers. There's a chocolate bell pepper right there. Coming this way. What do we have? Oh, this plant turned. Some jalapenos. We've got serranos growing. I don't know why that one turned red recently. Let's see what else. Trinidad scorpion has bloomed, and we'll be getting some of those soon. Here is some habaneros growing. We've got our candy cane peppers, and this looks like there's some more growing. We've eaten some of those. Poblano is growing up there, and our Carolina Reaper, which I did not seed this plant, but I have 5 of them inside, and it is blooming, and hopefully we'll have those sometime soon. Guacamelons for the grandson is growing and blooming, and over here we have our corn, which seems to be growing pretty good. Looks like it's getting ready to start growing some actual corn. Brussels sprouts growing on that side through the corn forest, as we call it, but you can see how small it is. Our beets, which to me taste like dirt, but the wife loves them. Over here, intermixed in here, is our peanuts and carrots, which seem to be doing really well together. This is carrots down in here. And those are our peanut plants that are growing. And the peanuts grow underground. So that is a quick look at that portion of our little urban farm here. Here's a quick look at how our chickens are doing, and they're happy. They're giving us lots of eggs. We have separated the chicks from the adult hens that are egg laying, and they're gonna be introduced soon into the flock, and we've already thinned the flock a little bit, and we're gonna get some of these are gonna go, some of our chicks are gonna be sold, but we continue to get lots of fresh eggs from them. And so this broom has been put here because they've learned to fly over this fence and go after our tower gardens and eat the leaves. Here is a look at our Carolina Reapers that we've now transplanted. There's a chocolate habanero in there, There's a sweet basil that has gotten put into a larger pot. Coming over this way, we have a whole bunch more plants growing. However, if you look at our shelves, they're pretty bare. And I had a woman last week come by and buy 50 of my potted plants, or my pods. She has come by before and purchased about the same amount. So, brief look at our shelves. Up here is our seeded that I've seeded this the last few days, and we'll continue to do more seedlings as time goes by. Try and get our stock back up because we do use those in our own tower gardens in our own backyard. Well, that was a quick review of what we've done with our urban garden and a quick look at our chickens that continue to grow, give us fresh eggs, and how we're cycling through some of the chickens, keep them fresh, keep learning. And I hope you like the video. Please like, subscribe, give us some comments, anything you want to see, any questions you might have. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.